at the Bear Creek Music Festival in Grande Prairie, Alberta, and Frazey Ford just arrived last night from, I'm assuming, maybe the coast, or where'd you come from?
We're at the Salmon on Roots Blues Festival.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to that festival. I heard it's amazing. Yeah, and luckily she's letting me get an interview in before she goes on the big stage tonight with a bunch of amazing artists here. So thank you very much. Thank you for coming to Grande Prairie.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure to be here. I've never been here before, so.
How was the fly in when you coming in and it's all the prairies and the mountains and so?
Beautiful, beautiful.
I know, it's amazing. So one of the things I like to start off with is tell me a little bit of your story since turning 30.
I guess, let's see, when I was 30, I was touring very heavily with the Big Tanyas, and I was pregnant, and I gave birth, and I became a mom, and I took a break from touring, and then we did a third album, toured that, and then started a solo career, and I've done a couple albums, and yeah, lots of stuff. I don't know, just being a mom, being an artist, I do a lot of different types of art. I do painting, I do writing, acting now, activism, and then just continually writing, writing music.
And what would you say in that 14-year stretch, would you say are your biggest accomplishments?
I came from a really difficult childhood, and I don't think I had the first clue about how to be a mother in a different way that I was parented. And I think the path towards sort of healing and recovery of myself in order to be able to be there as a parent, as well as like juggling creative life and parenting life, and also just wearing a lot of different hats, and sort of there's not a lot of examples of motherhood and creativity, and I think sort of forging a really strong community for myself, for my son and I, and kind of maintaining my creative force and continuing to develop and doing projects that were exciting for me and sustaining my life. So those are my biggest accomplishments.
I'm curious, you said a few times these projects. What are some of the things that you're very passionate outside of your music projects?
Oh, I mean, I'm primarily passionate about music, but I get really into painting, pottery. I kind of have a theory that I like to try all different types of creativity in order to kind of keep myself interested and engaged. And I think sometimes when you're living in one thing, when you need to sort of step away sometimes, and I find any kind of creativity helps you with any other kind of creativity. Like I sew, and I don't know, these things just kind of keep my brain engaged and excited, and kind of helps me navigate between like a public life and a private life, and how to sort of keep creative in my private time. So, yeah.
Are there any particular groups, when you said activism, that you are supporting right now that you want to talk about?
I think just I've become a little bit involved with the Site C project, and
Have you been there? I am so sad. I'm so sad.
Yeah, I have not been there. There's a good chance I might go up there, and
that stretch of road from Hudson Hope to Fort St. John is one of the most beautiful stretches of road that I've been in the world.
yeah.
It really is.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been to 41 countries.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I know. I think I'm just sort of exploring myself and what feels right to me in terms of activism, and I think primarily the thing that I feel more strongly about is sort of the protection of women. I mean, obviously the protection of the planet, but just women and their voices and their ability to speak up for themselves, and to, I don't know, just there needs to be a redefinition of what it is to be female and feminine in this world. I think that so many women are kind of very still oppressed in various aspects of their life.
Mm-hmm. So these accomplishments, what would you say is like the attitude you possess to reach them?
I think as a culture, there's so much missing in our culture that we're removed from. And I feel like just through exploration of my own history, I've discovered that there's so much damage through, especially my family lines. And you can trace that back to wars, you can trace that back to kind of a disconnection with the self, with the body, with the emotions. And I think as an artist, as a musician, I've always seen that role as kind of a healing role, especially in this culture, because people are very repressed, and I think that through just kind of healing yourself and allowing yourself to feel the things that you feel, that's a part of being an artist. And I think that my desire to kind of heal my own past, my own wounds, and my own family has propelled me kind of creatively. And that's a lot of the reaction I get back from people, is that the stories that I tell relate to stories that they've been through. And I think that's kind of just been a sort of an engine of, why did I go through everything I went through? And I kind of just the urge to sort of bring forth a freedom of people to express themselves and feel more connected to their souls and kind of to who they really are. And I think that I have had that urge for myself, and that's kind of been a big part of my creative exploration.
Would you say that the attitude part is this desire to keep learning, keep expressing, to constantly search for a way to heal?
I think so. I think that there's a tendency in who we are as humans to sort of keep doing the same things that we've already always done. And I think that in particular, I've had a real urge to do things to really raise my child differently, to have different types of relationships, to have different, to kind of stop the train and to get off the track and do something different. And I think in some ways you carry you carry your lineage of wounds, like our grandmothers and our fathers, and all these things that they lived through that they weren't able to heal from them. And I think that's a big part of why the planet is so out of balance, because you have these cultures running things that are so disconnected from it's so related to greed, and it's so related to kind of being shut down on so many different levels. And I think that as individuals and as artists, we're trying to bring people back to their self and their soul. And yeah, that's been a big urge for me to just do something very different.
Mm-hmm. You're the third artist today that talked about greed. It seems to be the ongoing theme today, and it's quite an interesting. It can go to so many lengths in discussing it. In that, I guess, with the idea of greed or so on and so forth, it gets into that negative stuff. What do you do to overcome fear and negative thinking?
I do a lot because I come from a really traumatized background. So there's so much that I do just to maintain my mental health. I meditate a lot. I do yoga. I try to really, I think my entire adult life, I've really tried to pay attention to. I don't think you can ever fully stop negative things from coming into your mind, especially if you come from a traumatized background. But I think you can learn to gain some clarity about what triggers it, when does it happen, what's it saying, is it true? That's like a whole checklist I'll go through if I'm in a space where I'm experiencing negative stuff. I would go to therapy. I do art therapy. I'll do whatever I can, because I feel like childhood is long, and if you've had a difficult experience, in a lot of ways you started off on kind of a less strong foot. So whatever support you can get from the world. But I truly feel that because of my experiences as a child, I've also been very drawn to beauty and the need to create beauty in my own life through beautiful situations, beautiful art, beautiful people. That's kind of a bomb for negativity. And when I feel like you have to punish yourself with joy and beauty and kind of innocence and stuff like that. So I try to keep balance with those things, basically.
What a beautiful message about, you know, I like what you said about we got to keep our eyes open within recognizing where our limitations are, right? Because we can't like be so absorbed in it that it ends up being so unhealthy either, right? But we can't not see what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I choose not to watch the news, yet I still have a sense of what's going on. I just choose not to engage myself in that process until it starts turning into happy news. If you could give the world one piece of advice, that being the world, what would it be?
I feel like I mean a lot of people who doubt themselves, they doubt their urges, like they doubt their intuition, they doubt their instincts about their own life. They question, you know, why are they drawn to this or that? And I think that, and it's a message that I give myself, that you kind of have to trust yourself. You never know why you're drawn to something. You never know why you have a funny feeling about somebody, or why you're. I hope that in the future we move to kind of more trusting our intuition about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that sort of sends people to where they need to go without them really overthinking it. Just kind of an intuitive thing.
I often say your head and your heart will lie to you, but your gut will always tell the truth, because I'm a thinker, right? So because I like to think, I can overthink stuff and I can think out of what my gut's saying, and I'm also a very heart-loving person that I can get myself convinced otherwise too. So I'm like the gut.
Yeah. I think instinct and intuition is, like, if I think of all the most wonderful things that have happened to me, they've all kind of happened in a way that followed a sort of even a subtle intuitive sort of push. And most people I meet, they're like, I don't know why I did this thing, but I felt like I needed to call, it's always just these kind of little, and some people like, I really want to wear clothes, but I feel like it's shallow, or I really want to paint, or I feel like I think our soul kind of have these like urges that we need, and as a culture we're kind of, we get taught to not to listen to ourselves, and I think that there's so much richness in kind of listening to that subtle messages that you get.
Yeah, I like it. Last question, what are your future plans?
Right now, I'm just I've been doing a lot in the last couple of years, a couple albums all over the place, and now I'm just kind of grounding and being with my kid, and I'm just open. I'm not really sure what my future plans. I'm slowly working on a new album, and I'm in that space where I don't know what the future is.
I call it right now the question mark space.
Yeah. I'm there, so I can't say what my future plans are. I feel like there's a change coming, but I don't know what it is.
And it's okay to be in that question mark place, that unknown, because I'm learning that is where some of the creative process happens. Maybe you actually have to stop to get into it so that you can move forth. And without having like, well, this is the way it's going to be, this is the plan, right? Maybe this is actually the time where you get to be more open to receive.
Yeah. I think it always happens to me sort of in between albums where I'm really, it's sort of a letting go of, and processing everything that's happened. It's a big thing to be out in the world, out touring and putting out stuff, and sometimes you're just sort of more like inward and kind of giving yourself a space. So that's sort of where I'm at, and I don't know.
And it's okay to not know, and it's okay for us to bring this to a close, right? And that's where we are. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sharing your story and sharing your honesty and that piece of vulnerability inside of you. And I am very, very happy to have met you. Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful interview. Thank you. What you got?